Hi, this is Trey Passer, and welcome to my film series review, volume 12. Of course, continuing to watch my Hitchcock collection films in the Hitchcock collection. And the last movie that I reviewed was Vertigo, Jimmy Stewart. But this one is a movie that I've seen countless times. Hitchcock's 1960s Psycho. There we go. It's filmed in black and white. And I think you know a little bit of this. Mostly everybody that's a film fan knows the story of Psycho. And basically, I remember reading about how Hitchcock, he bought the rights to the novel, that he bought up every copy that he could, so that way people would not know the ending. Okay, I remember watching plenty of documentaries on Psycho, and I've seen Psycho countless times on TV and stuff. Okay, and the basic story of this is about a Phoenix office worker. It starts off Marion Crane, played by Janet Leigh. Okay, she has a lover named Sam Loomis. Okay, that she meets for lunch breaks, and he's kind of broke because he's giving away his money in alimony payments. And one afternoon, Marion is supposed to deposit $40,000 by employee, but she decides, to take this money and start a new life. And she takes off, and she's caught in a storm, and she has to pull off the main highway and pulls into the Bates Motel, where she meets Norman Bates, who's the young man who runs the hotel with his mother. Okay, and to say any more it would ruin the movie, but it's a classic, and it's a classic for several reasons. Anthony Perkins' performance as Norman Bates, the shy, quiet guy who's basically dominated by his mother. You have Janet Leigh as the it's really it's kind of a sexy role in this movie. As she meets with a lover and stuff, and she goes to the hotel. She even flirts a little bit with Norman Bates. And then you also have Vera Miles as the sister of Janet Leigh. Okay, she's in the movie as well. Okay, but the black and white, the filming of it, the score, and just the way the movie progresses is just fantastic. And I remember, particularly without spoiling this, okay, there's a particular scene on a staircase that scene always, without spoiling, there's a scene on the staircase which always, I love the way Hitchcock shot the movie, but that particular scene, I absolutely love the way he shot it. And the great thing about Psycho is that it's a movie, you don't see any real blood. I think it's for the infamous shower scene, but you don't see that. You see that afterwards, after the after effects, but you don't see it. And that's, I think, one of the great things about this horror movie that he made, and it is a horror movie. You have the killings in it, but you don't see any blood, and you don't need blood to make an effective horror movie. And it's just a classic. Anthony Perkins is just absolutely fantastic as Norman Bates. He just gives a performance, and the very last shot in that movie is just a classic. That scene with him sitting in the chair is just, and then looking up at the camera, it's just fantastic, and it just gives you chills watching that. And it's a great movie to watch, and anybody that's a film fan will have to see Psycho and see it multiple times just to see how absolutely fantastic. You see different things when you see it. It's that damn good. Okay, and I think it is probably Hitchcock's, if it's not the best movie he ever made, it's got to be in the top 3, I think, because that movie's just absolutely fantastic. From the way it was shot, the score, the performances by the characters, and what happens in the movie itself is just absolutely fantastic. And made people love movies. It's just that damn good. Okay, Hitchcock was the master with this movie. Anyway, of course, it was based on Ed Gein, right? The guy that was a real life serial killer. Okay. Anyway, I know everybody probably seen Psycho. For those who haven't, definitely go see. Definitely buy and own it. It's definitely a must-see movie. Okay, especially if you're a horror fan or just a fan of films in general. Psycho is totally worth it. Okay. Anyway, let me know what you think of Psycho. If you've seen it, of course, feel free to leave comments down below, and please hit the subscribe button if you like this review. And next week, I'll be reviewing 2 more Hitchcock movies in this collection, and that'll be The Birds starring Tippi Hedren. And this movie used to come on TV. I remember this movie used to come on TV. My local channel 11 TV here in New York used to come on like every holiday. I don't know if it was every Easter or it was or every holiday. I forget which holiday it was, but it used to come on like an annual thing. The Birds, okay, on TV all the time, okay. And then also, I'll be another movie with Tippi Hedren, Marnie, which I've seen parts of, but not all of it. Marnie with Sean Connery and Tippi Hedren. Okay, so I'm anxious to actually watch this because I only seen parts of it. I haven't seen it from beginning to end. So I'll be watching The Birds next week, reviewing that, and also Marnie. Okay, starring Tippi Hedren and Sean Connery. Okay. Anyway, let me know what you think. Feel free to leave comments down below. This is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.